So historically, a pollinator garden would not have been seen in historic Bethabara. There's one here today because there has been a decrease in the population of our local pollinators due to things such as climate change and increased use in herbicides and pesticides, as well as destruction of habitats. You may ask yourself, why are pollinators important? There's several reasons why pollinators are important. Yes, they're pretty to look at and they're fun to watch flutter around in your backyard, but they're also a really important part of pollinating the crops that you eat. They're also important for helping the fibers that are used to create your clothes, and they're also a vital part in medicine production because they pollinate the plants that are used to create medicines. In addition to this, pollinators are an extremely essential part of an ecosystem. They help provide the plants that are used for shelter and food for other animals such as squirrels and deer and other wildlife that you see.
One very important pollinator is the monarch butterfly. Bethabara provides an important monarch way station, providing a source of food and water, as well as shelter for these migrating butterflies. What is migration exactly? Well, every fall, millions of these butterflies leave their summer homes in the United States and begin flying south, traveling until they reach southern California or central Mexico, upwards of 2,000 miles away. Each year, these butterflies return to the same forests, and some even return to the same tree that their ancestors landed on. Towards the end of winter, the butterflies will mate before traveling back north to lay their eggs on the milkweed plants, just like those found here in Bethabara. Come spring, hundreds of caterpillars will hatch and soon begin their transformation into the beautiful orange and black striped monarchs ready to start their journey south again. The moth we're seeing here is a Hummingbird Clearwing. This is a unique species that utilizes something called mimicry. Mimicry is an evolved resemblance where an organism looks like another organism of a different species. This resemblance will offer an advantage, usually as a protection from predation. Other examples of mimicry include king snakes, which are non-venomous snakes, mimicking the coral snake, which is a very venomous snake. Alligator snapping turtles have tongues that mimic worms that they wiggle to catch prey. Keep your eye out for instances of mimicry that you may see in your own backyard. Why is pollination important? Pollination is an essential ecological survival function. Without pollinators, such as bats, bees, birds, and butterflies, humans and the entire terrestrial ecosystem of Earth would not survive. Over 150 food crops found in the United States rely on pollinators, including almost all of the fruits that you eat. Additionally, pollinators are key to the reproduction of wild plants, which produce breathable oxygen that we all need for survival. Pollinators are a key part of our lives, and it's very important to conserve and protect them.
As you can see, historic Bethabara now has beehives. Historically, the Moravians also kept bees. They would use the beeswax collected from the bees to create their candles, which burned cleaner and longer than other materials at the time, such as tallow. In addition to bees and butterflies, birds and bats are also local pollinators. If you're looking for a way to help your local pollinator population, you can do things such as buy local honey, you can plant native plants, you can put out a bird bath, you can also put out bird seed to attract the birds to your yard, as well as you can buy a bat house that you can put in the woods behind your house to provide a safe space for bats to live.